Okay, so... Frick. So, yeah, y'all tend to forget that this podcast is also a wrestling thing. We haven't talked about wrestling in a long time. I need to put it out there. Okay, hold on. P is texting me right now. He probably is texting me about it. What in the world just happened? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. This is King, talking with some King's Court. What happened? Okay, so let's just go through the matches real quick. I watched the whole show just now at work. Yeah, I did it. At work. First matchup, you get the SmackDown Tag Championships. Usos versus New Day. Those two put on a banger. That was a great match. The Usos retained as they should. Next match, Drew McIntyre, Madcap Moss. That match was better than I thought it'd be, but it still really shouldn't have been on a pay-per-view. I mean, come on. But it's fine, whatever. Next match was the Raw Tag Team Championship match. The Migos came out with RK Bro, cool. Now looking back on it, that kind of really gave away the match. That when the Migos came out with RK Bro, you kind of knew RK Bro was going to retain. So that's fine, whatever. I didn't get to see much of that match because, you know, I'm still at work. I had to go work. So, yeah. After that, am I missing a match? Raw, Drew, Edge and Miz. That's what I was missing. Edge and Miz. That match was alright. It was alright. It wasn't as, you know, I feel like, it was alright. It was alright. Yeah, of course, Maurice did her thing. She interfered. And then we got Beth Phoenix. Now, I was not expecting Beth Phoenix this early. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that Edge was gonna win with help from Maurice, or not Edge. I thought that Miz was gonna win with help from Maurice. That would set up another match. But no. Maybe it'll still happen, but it's just, I just didn't think that Beth Phoenix would be here this soon. So, we'll see what happens there. Then you had Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch in the Raw Women's Championship. This match was much better. It was much better than the first one. I think in the first one, Liv was kind of caught up in her head and a little nervous because it was her very first title match, even though it was on Raw. But it was her very first title match. You could tell she was nervous. In this one, she was into it. She was ready, and the match was great. She hit some new moves. The match was pretty good. It was much better than the first one. But Becky still won. Now, after I've gotten through all of that, the main event, as we all know, Roman Reigns was not able to compete because he contracted COVID. So he had to miss this. I'm assuming he's going to be back for SmackDown. This coming SmackDown. I'm assuming. Because of these new guidelines that they're talking about. Maybe he's back for SmackDown. Maybe he's not. I mean, we don't know if he has symptoms or not. I'm going to assume that considering how it came out like an hour and a half before the show started, that he probably doesn't have symptoms. Because that means he would have had to be that means he was at the show preparing for it, and then he took the test. They found out that he was positive. So he probably is not symptomatic. So I'm assuming he'll be back for SmackDown. Now, that eliminates the Universal title match. So Brock, what does Brock do? They put Brock in the Fatal 4-Way, and now it's a Fatal 5-Way. The match was chaotic from the very beginning. I mean, they were going all over the place. They went at Brock. Brock took a spear. I thought for a second that they were going to bury Brock for the majority of the match. Brock took a spear through a barricade. He got DDT'd on some steel steps. Like, they went at man's quick, fast. And I thought for a second that I was like, is Brock going to get any offense in? Like, he got his little suplexes, but I was like, is he going to get any off? Is he going to get anything else after that? It's like, is that how they're calling it? And so near the end, no, by the way, we didn't get our Bobby Lashley versus Brock standoff. Bobby hit Brock with 2 spears. And Brock kicked out of him. He hit him with a spear through the barricade and then a regular spear in the ring, and Brock kicked out. And then eventually Brock, no. That's what makes this so much worse for me. Brock then F5'd Big E after Big E got back in the ring and started taking out Bob. Brock F5'd Big E and pinned him for the 1-2-3 to win the match. It was for a title. And he won. What in the world is going on? It's not that I'm mad in any way. I'm not mad in any way. I swear I'm not. I'm not mad. I'm completely, utterly shook. Did I do something? Did I do something? Are we good? Did I do something to the camera? Is the camera messed up? No. Is my camera messed up? No. Okay. But I'm completely and utterly shook, is basically what I'm saying. I am completely and utterly in shock. Because what are we doing now? Are we setting up? Is this how we set up Brock versus Bobby at Mania? If we're doing that, then what the frick else is anyone else doing? Who's winning the Rumble now? Who's taking the title off? I guess that'll probably still be Drew. But what does this mean is what I'm saying. This is going so many different ways, to the point where I feel like Brock is gonna win both titles. Brock's gonna leave Mania with a Universal title. I truly believe it. And we're back to 2017, 2018 again, where Brock takes the title, takes the one title, takes the main title, and there's nothing. Just we don't see it ever again. We don't see the thing ever again. I'm starting to get that vibe, and I don't want that vibe. All right, I love Brock. He's great. But I'm not trying to get that vibe again. I'm not trying to have 2018, 2017. How long did he hold it? It was 2016 and 17, kind of in that gap. Like when he had the Universal title for forever, but only wrestled like once, every like 2 or 3 months with the thing. I don't want that to happen again. Okay, I don't. So I have no clue where this is going. We're gonna see what happens, but dang. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. I don't know when I'll see us again. I'll probably y'all see me tomorrow after I talk about the Titans game, which should be a win, by the way. So, yeah, that was day one. This is just day daggum one of I don't know what. I don't know what's gonna happen now. But I'm gonna go ahead and peace out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been King's Court. I'll see y'all tomorrow night, probably. Peace.